Welcome to the Pathways to Surrender podcast. I'm Michael Warmoth, and thank you for joining us for this guided meditation. Please note that these meditations are recorded in a tropical setting with the windows and doors open, so you will hear birds and other sounds. Try not to let them distract you from the words. Let's take a moment now to just get settled in, get comfortable and relaxed. Maybe close our eyes and take some breaths and just listen to the music before the meditation starts. We may wonder why we find ourselves in the grip of control, with no seeming outside influences. We just seem to slip back into control. We find ourselves all of a sudden disturbed or anxious, or in some way a long way from peace. The reason we do that in most cases it's because we have no faith or trust that there is any other way for us to survive. We have become firmly convinced that if we don't make something happen, it won't happen. If we don't be in charge all the time, nothing good will happen. This is a story from the past, converted into a firm belief that it is the way the world is, based on something that happened long ago. And so, our challenge now is to confront the issue of trust and faith that there is a higher power, a higher intelligence, a wisdom within us that we can trust. The decisions that this control and lack of trust is based on were made long ago, and for most of us are buried deep in the subconscious. Most of us will not be able to say, I remember when I decided not to trust. When I felt betrayed by the world, by the universe, by God, or whatever words we had for it. We must confront this issue head on. For it is crippling us in our ability to live freely and express ourselves freely. The ego claims that we are doing the best we can, doing the right thing. We're always working towards being better. But as long as the ego is involved, there is no chance of being free. The ego is based on control. The ego promotes a divided world, dualistic world, where good and bad and right and wrong are key to our survival. That is not the truth. That is not the way it is. That is a creation of our own mind and something we were taught. It is part of our conditioning, our acculturation. But let us spend this moment remembering what is the actual truth. What is actually real? What is the truth of ourselves? There are many ways to approach this topic and describe it. But it all comes back to the fact that we are the creations and expressions of an infinite, timeless consciousness. That everything is united in this consciousness. Everything is one with that consciousness. There is no duality, no good or bad, nor right or wrong. There is one divine and perfect consciousness creating within itself. Because it is infinite, everything exists within it. Because it is timeless, there is nothing before it or after it. And there is always only this moment, a perfect creation of a perfect consciousness. In this moment, the question, the choice before us is whether we will trust that consciousness, that infinite intelligence and supreme wisdom within us. We say it is within us because we must turn within to experience it. We must take our attention off the external world and stop being distracted so that we can allow that truth to be revealed within our conscious awareness. It is not actually within us. We are within it. It is everything. And we are one with everything. When we stop and turn within, surrender our will, surrender control, we give our conscious awareness the opportunity to expand, to become conscious of the truth. To experience a deeper level of ourselves. We are capable of experiencing the oneness and totality of all creation. We have that potential. But we must agree, we must choose to trust and let go of everything else. Do it now. Make that choice and let yourself be filled. Examine your level of trust. How much are you willing to let go? Our journey is to awaken, become conscious, to be finely tuned into what we are doing with our awareness and our consciousness. What choices are we making right now? What choice are you making? That experience of truth is an experience of richness and beauty and knowing and peace. We can't make that happen. We can't force it. We have to allow it to say yes, to be willing. The authentic self is the one consciousness. There is no separation. All of creation, all of wisdom, all of intelligence is available to us. If we will let our consciousness, our awareness expand beyond limitations of the dualistic, egoic mind, let yourself become available. Take the risk of surrendering, of trusting. There are times that we do things that bring up fear in us, like jumping into a lake. We know the experience is good. There's the fear of the cold, the unknown. We hesitate. do it. It's the same process with surrendering control. We know we want to do it. There is fear. I think somehow we will cease to exist. And that is partially true. The identity does cease to exist in the presence of the truth. But the identity is not bringing us peace and happiness. It is not protecting us. It is not guiding us. It simply fills us with anxiety and worry. Now is the time to take the plunge. To truly let go. Truly surrender. We can trust the Spirit within us. We can trust that there is a loving presence and power within us. Thank you for listening to this episode of our podcast. If you would like more information on these meditations and teachings, you can visit pathwaystosurrender.com. You might be interested in our other podcast, Pathways to Wholeness. These are episodes of meditative teachings designed to help us move to the next step in our journey, letting go and learning to surrender, overcoming resistance. That's Pathways to Wholeness. Look for the next episode soon. We'll be uploading them every couple of days. See you next time.